Hello curl friends, wavy babes, and silver sisters. My name is Carrie-Jessica. If you are brand new, I am so happy to have you. If you're like, wait a minute, I think I know her. It's because I've been MIA for a very long time, but I'm back. So it's been about 3 years since I've been here on this channel, and it's been about 3 years since I've actually deep conditioned or done my hair. It's been 18 months since I've had a haircut, and before that it was 18 months before I had that haircut. So we have a lot of weight that is just hanging. We also have a lot of sections that they're just struggling to connect. They're struggling to find their curl friend. Like I do have some pieces here at the very bottom who we have a lot of, a lot of cutesiness, a lot of cute happening, but then we have other sections where things are just really rough. But let's go ahead into how I am taking care of my hair literally today to prep for it to be better tomorrow. So with that said, so this is currently day 3 hair. It has been through 3 workouts. It's been through driving to and from school drop-offs and pickups with the windows down. It has been through jumping in the shower without getting my hair wet, so like a ton of humidity, and it also wasn't styled the last time I washed it anyway. It would be very unfair if I give you a look at my hair right now and just pointed out the things that are wrong with it, because it's been pretty beat up. But let's go ahead and do that anyway. She's long. She's a lot of hair. So I will be washing my hair and styling it just to give a more like fair starting point. If I fan out, we can kind of take a look at the issues that we're having. We have a lot of webbed frizzing. We have a lot of breakage. So for example here, we've got this piece that's broken here, whereas the length of it is here. So as we embark on a trying to get my hair back to healthy journey, I wanted to give like, this is what it looks like on the daily, but I'm also going to shampoo, condition, and style my hair so that we can get a look at it in its like best light, because it would be really easy to take a look at my hair right now and then do a like transformation just by styling it. So yeah, let's style it, let's give it some TLC and see where it's actually at. So I'm back, we are washed and conditioned. Again, I use the AG hair apple cider vinegar shampoo and conditioner. I will link those down in the description box or in the comments. I just wrapped it in a t-shirt. So the first issue that I will show you with my hair is just how tangly we actually are. So I'm gonna first run this through it very delicately before I even put a leave-in, so that you can see just how much trouble we're kind of in. We got a lot of damage, a lot of really dry knots, just knots. So I'm gonna go in with the Curlsmith leave-in conditioner, because we don't want to be pulling and yanking at our hair. Oh, just to feel it, like I don't even know what's wrong with my hair, to be honest. Does it feel like hay? A little bit. And I know a lot of people don't like to brush wavy and curly hair. Because of my hair texture and the amount of hair I have, I almost kind of have to, at least for me. I wouldn't say that I have to. Obviously, I'm sure someone else, ouch, with my exact hair would be able to do it differently, but for me, this is what I do. Ooh. I can hear it breaking. Like I can't wait for my hair to be better. Okay, we have managed to get some leave-in all the way through it, and the knots are out. The shedding and breaking is just, oh, it's heartbreaking, it really is. But here we are with it wet, just to get a look at length. And I'm gonna go ahead and brush it forward just to kind of have easier access to the bulk of my hair. I feel like I need to, like, I don't know, angle the camera further. Like, I don't even know how to show you the hair length. Not that my hair is like the longest of anyone's hair. I'm gonna go in with this Beach Balm from AG Hair. I really used to love this. I mean, I still do. I just haven't used it in a long time. And I'm just gonna rake this in a bit. And I do think that has coated everything. I'm gonna brush it through just to make sure it's kind of like evenly distributed. And then that is the end of brushing. That is Ooh, no, they're not. That is the end of brushing. Now I'm gonna go in with this, is this a mousse? Yeah, this is a mousse gel. I really like this. It does have a decent, it does have, I wouldn't even say a decent, it has a cast, so if you don't like the hard crunchy hold that you have to scrunch out, this is not the mousse gel stuff for you. But here, I'm gonna dump it all over my lap. Now that we have this kind of everywhere, now I am going to scrunch and pulse to just kind of like really do as much for these waves as we can. Okay, we have scrunched this within an inch of its life. It's scrunched, it's pulsed. We do have some good clumping. It's very nice to see that. I remember the days. Now I'm gonna diffuse because although I've been air drying my hair for years, it's because I wasn't doing my hair. For me to get the best out of my hair, because I have very, very fine hair, but I have a ton of it. So diffusing really does help it kind of like lock in and clump better so that I actually have some longevity to it when it's styled. So I'm gonna go in and diffuse. I'm using the Dyson. I will also link that. What I do is it's gonna be on either no to low heat and on low to medium speed. This baby does get kind of hot, but I am going to go in, well, first I'm going to hover diffuse at the root, just like this, and then I am going to kind of like give it I think we called it pixie diffusing back in my day, and hold it here for about 15 seconds-ish, and then move on to another section. So let's do that. I'll show you a little bit of it, but honestly, we're just going to fast forward right through this. Okay, I think my hair is like 95% dry. There's still just like a couple places that feel damp. All right, dare I say, I think my hair is dry. Do you like this? All right, yeah, this feels dry. So it is time to scrunch out the crunch. So this mousse gel, it does leave a cast. It's not the hardest cast, but it is definitely harder than what you would think of a mousse. All right, so yeah, let's scrunch this out. This is like the most definition I've seen in so long that like part of me, even though I would never, like I like floofy hair, I could never just like exist with my hair this like defined but not floofed out. But on the same note, I feel like I haven't seen this in so long. Also, I have no idea where my part is gonna end up. So we'll see. All right, let's scrunch. It feels so much better than I thought, but it also feels dry. It feels like I have protein overload, but I haven't been using anything with protein. So I think it's just like that extreme lack of moisture that I am feeling. This needs such professional assistance. I'm super excited. I have a hair appointment in a couple of days with a hairstylist that I have not been to. It's a hairstylist that I have not been to, but my oldest son uses him, and I have been obsessed with just like watching for so long from the sidelines on his social media accounts, just like seeing the work that he does. So I'm very excited, but I will be taking a lot of guidance on what his recommendations are to help get my hair back to its potential. But yeah, I'm so excited about that. Okay, a little root floofing. Okay, I have to say, this is so much better than I thought it was going to be. I don't know what it's gonna look like here in a couple of minutes, but right now, this is better than I thought it was gonna be. I can still already see that there's like, instead of it being like clear clumps, there's just like a lot of webbing and misdirection happening under here. All right, it looks like we're rocking a somewhat slightly off-centered part. I do have some errands to run, so the hair is back up because menopause means I will undoubtedly be roasting too hot here in only moments. And, you know, we did some bits and bobbles. So much has changed on YouTube since I was last on with you guys. I know that there's a hype button, so if you would not mind, give this video a like, drop a comment, let me know. Are you starting your wavy hair journey? Are you trying to get your hair back from it being damaged? Are you growing out your gray hair? I would love to know where you're at and what else you would like to see from me. So you have a good day, I'll have a good day, and I will see you in a couple of days. Not a couple of years, a couple of days. Bye.